Good morning, student. Today we are going to learn about nutrition in animals. Students, do you know which are the various nutrients in food? And for what purpose are the nutrients used? Nutrients, yes, nutrients necessary for the various activity of body are obtained from food. They are supplied to various parts of body through blood. The food that we consume do not mix with blood as it is. It needs to convert into soluble forms that can easily mix with blood. Nutrition in animals involves various steps from ingestion to egestion. Let's see steps in nutrition. First step is ingestion. Ingestion means food is taken into body. Second, digestion. Digestion means conversion of food into simple soluble forms. Third one is absorption, means transfer of soluble food into blood. Fourth, assimilation means utilization of absorbed food by cells and tissues for energy production, growth and repair. And fifth one is egestion, means removal of waste products and undigested food from the body. Students, let's learn types of nutrition in animals. There are 3 types of nutrition in animals: holozoic nutrition, saprozoic nutrition, and third one is parasitic nutrition. Let's see about the holozoic nutrition. Students, we have learned about the amoeba. Amoeba is a unicellular animals. Then how does ingestion occur in unicellular animal amoeba? Amoeba does not have organ like hands and mouth. It is unicellular animal. It can take food through any part of surface of its unicellular body. It surrounds the food particles from all sides to take it into cell. After that, it digests the food with the help of different enzymes. Undigested food is left behind as amoeba move further with the help of pseudopodia. In unicellular animals like amoeba, euglena, paramecium, etc., all the steps of nutrition occur within their unicellular body. Insects have mouth parts for ingestion of food. For example, insects like cockroach, grasshopper, which have nibble jaw-like mouth parts. Butterflies suck food with the help of tube-like proboscis. Mosquitoes and bedbugs use needle-like mouth part to pierce and tube-like mouth part to suck blood or other fluids. According to types of food, animals can be classified as herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, scavengers, and fifth one is decomposers. Let's see about this. First one is herbivorous. Herbivores use plants directly as their food. Examples are grazing animals, granivores means seed eater, and frugivores means fruit eaters, etc. म्हणजेच शाकाहारी प्राणी प्रत्यक्ष वनस्पतीचा अन्न म्हणून उपयोग करतात, जसे गवत खाणारे, बिया खाणारे आणि फळं खाणारे. Then second one is carnivorous. Animals that depend on other animals for their food are carnivorous. Carnivores are indirectly depend on plants for food. Examples are animals that feed on herbivores, that is predators. Animals that feed on insect are insectivores. ही प्राणी अन्नासाठी इतर प्राण्यांवर अवलंबून असतात, म्हणजेच त्यांना कार्निवोरस म्हणतात, म्हणजेच मांसाहारी प्राणी. नाउ थर्ड वन इज omnivorous. Animals that obtain their food from both plants and animals are called omnivorous. For example, monkey, chimpanzee and human, etc. काही प्राणी अन्नासाठी वनस्पती तसेच प्राणी असे दोन्हींवर अवलंबून असतात, त्यांना ऑमनिवोरस म्हणजेच मिश्राहारी प्राणी म्हणतात, जसे चिंपांजी, मानव, वानर. फोर्थ वन इज स्कॅव्हेंजर्स. स्कॅव्हेंजर्स मीन्स स्वच्छता कर्मी. Scavengers obtain their food from dead bodies of animals. For example, vulture, crow and hyena. Scavengers means स्वच्छताकर्मी. हे मृत प्राण्यांच्या शरीरापासून अन्न मिळवून जगतात. Now fifth one is decomposers. Decomposers means विघटक. Decomposers are some microbes which obtain their food by decomposing dead bodies of organisms or other materials. Means म्हणजेच काही सूक्ष्मजीव हे मृत शरीराच्या अवशेष तसेच काही पदार्थ कुजवून त्यापासून अन्न मिळवतात. Now student, let's see saprozoic nutrition. Some insects, unicellular animals, etc. obtain nutrients by absorbing liquid organic material from the dead bodies of other animals or from the environment. This is saprozoic nutrition. For example, houseflies, ants and spider, etc. Now student, let's see about the parasitic nutrition. Some animals depend on other animals for food. They can obtain the food only from animals on whom they are dependent. This is called as parasitic nutrition. There are two types of parasitic nutrition: ectoparasitic nutrition and endoparasitic nutrition. Some animals live on the body surface of other animals and obtain their food by sucking their blood. This is called as ectoparasitic nutrition, and such animals are called ectoparasites. For example, louse, bedbugs, tick, etc. इतर प्राण्यांच्या शरीराच्या पृष्ठभागावर राहून त्यांचे रक्त शोषून त्याद्वारे अन्न प्राप्त करण्याच्या पद्धतीला ectoparasitic nutrition म्हणजेच बाह्य परजीवी पोषण असे म्हणतात. एक्झाम्पल, उवा, लिखा, गोचीड आणि ढेकूण. Animals like tapeworm and roundworms live inside the body of other animals and obtain their food. This is endoparasitic nutrition and these animals are known as endoparasites. पट्टकृमी, गोलकृमी असे जंत आपल्या शरीराच्या आतमध्ये राहून रक्ताद्वारे अन्नाचे अथवा प्रत्यक्ष अन्नाचे शोषण करतात. या पद्धतीला इंडोपॅरासिटिक न्यूट्रिशन असे म्हणतात.